red, red clay running down my sluice. Bring me that sweet payday straight from GoldBay. Sweet, sweet red clay. What is going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. And today, that's right, you saw it from the intro, you know what's up. We've got a super special one for you here today. We got that red clay from GoldBay. Now, this is a super special offering from GoldBay. From the description, basically, he gets on this red clay once or so a year. Pulls up some of it, supposed to be really rich in gold, got the good stuff in there, and it's a limited time thing. Now, it's a little bit pricier when you get a special bag like this, because you kind of have to get, it's a 3-gram guaranteed bag, so it's about 190 bucks. Paid 190 bucks for this bag. Now, comes in your general heavy duty Mylar that Dave over there, GoldBay, puts all his dirt in nowadays. So the thing's great, super safe, not going anywhere. I'd have to stab it with the knife to get into there, so I'm not worried about that. But basically what we're looking at is his red dirt bag, 3 grams of quartzy gold nuggets. So the gold that we're supposed to find is going to be more quartz laden. Specimen rocks inside, gold inside the rock. So it's not going to be that pure flake gold like we're used to messing with. It's going to be a little bit different, so it's more of a specimen type thing. So I'm going to have to set it all to the side and not get it mixed in with my other gold. But 190 bucks is what it sent me back. I'll show you a link to the page right here. Right here. Now, I don't believe this specific one is currently available. I think the gold add-in has changed to a crystalline gold, so I kind of wish I waited a week or two, or a week before I bought it, because I kind of rather would have the crystalline gold, but no worries. I got the one with the quartz nuggets, and we're going to bust this open. Now, the dirt itself is a little bit wet, so I don't know how much classification we're really going to get there, but because it is clay, I really want to get this stuff wetted up, broken up a little bit. So yeah, we'll probably do a couple classifications just to kind of break up the bigger stuff from the little stuff, just so I can separate any bigger rocks. 1/4 inch is probably about as much as we're going to go down here. That's what she said. But let's go flip over to the other camera, shake this out, and then we'll run this down the sluice and get our gold. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, let's do this. Holy shit, where'd the pan go? Just kidding. We need a bigger pan than that. Boom, there we go.
Get some real mini equipment in here.
All right. So we got it. Let's rip it up. And shake her out. This is definitely some ready red clays. Now, the dirt comes out a little bit damp. Just a little bit. It's not soaked or anything, but it is definitely wet. Better if you get everything wet. because this stuff is not going to go through on its own. Big chunks of clay. Get your fingers in there. Get the water on them. Squeeze them out. Otherwise, it's just going to hold on to the gold. Clay like this, you don't want to just run it down the sluice. You're wasting your time to do it like that. You got to break this stuff up. That means we're going to have some ugly water when we're done. Have to clean it out, switch it out for the next show. Alright, this is the slow boat. I'm going to put all this in a different bucket, soak it for a little while, let the water really work its way in there and give me something I can get my hand in. And then we'll be back. Alright, now, I don't want to sit here with my hand churning this like butter all day to get everything broken up. So I'm going to show you guys a little trick old Dig Daddy is going to share with you. If you got a bucket of clay, heavy stuff, and you want to break it up, raid your wife's kitchen. Still, I mean, maybe it's your kitchen. I mean, it's your kitchen too. You know, you're welcome to cook stuff and do the dishes and stuff. We've talked about dishes before. Do them every now and then, but still the egg beater or the beater, or just order one off Amazon or go to the store and buy one, dollar store, whatever. Doesn't need to be heavy duty. Just a simple egg beater thing and your handy dandy drill. And we are breaking clay. Don't go too fast or you'll have a mess on your hands. Kind of see what's left, a little bit of sandy sands, dirty dirt, and still a lot of muck, but I don't think we're going to get rid of that. I think we're stuck with that. Alright, I don't know if I want to bother switching it over to another container again. I think we're just going to run it straight from here. Because this stuff gets everything so dirty. I don't want to wash every one of my pans when I'm done. I'm just going to scoop it from here and let's run it down the sluice. All right. All right, we are ready to rock. I'm excited. I want my gold. I just need to get my shovel, start a shoveling. So let's get to it. Now, I really hate doing this, but pour this blah out of here. Oh, look at it messy up my water. I'm gonna have to need fresh water after this. Alright, let's do this.
dirt looks like. That's what we got. It's going to be 3 grams of gold in there. At least I hope. That's what we should see. Let's do it. There's still chunks that are pretty big. Clay. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna cut the video and zoom ahead at least to the end of this run. Oh, look at that. Big old chunk of gold. That's nice. That is nice. Put that over here. Ding. Love it. Alright. Well, like I said, I'm going to have to run this a few times because a lot of this is going through as big chunks of clay and it's winding up going off the sluice, and I don't like that. There could be little pieces of gold in there that the clay has overcome the density, blah, 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 blah. Either which way, I know there's probably gold sitting in here in my catch. So I'm going to run that a couple of times to really make sure I get all of this material broken down and all the gold that may be in it gets out of it and into my pan. So stay tight, hang loose, kick back, do what you do, roll them if you got them, smoke them when you're done, and we'll be right back. Don't hurt that. All right. So that's round one. I found some nice nuggets already. And let's see what this has for us, and then I'll go through this off camera and do round two. All right. How about that? Nice, big, chunky gold. Plus there's 2 nuggets that I picked out already. So, All right, let's go get our gold.
There's your gold, baby. How about that? Big, chunky gold. Big nuggets. Fine gold all the way down. This is looking good. Looking real good. All right. Now, I'm going to get all this suckered up, cleaned up, yada, yada, yada. And then I'm going to rerun the dirt that's down there in the catch. There's a lot of stuff that's all mucked up, and I want to just double check it just to be sure. But I think we got a good majority, if not all of it. I think we're good. And man, this has been a good time, but definitely had to work for it. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with the way out. All right, we are back. We got this gold all dried up, ready to roll. GoldBay's red clay 3-gram guarantee specialty dirt, special big nuggets. We got Miner Bob in the ass, hanging by. Look how close he is. He's even excited. Check that out. The ass, man, you don't want to even look underneath. But let's see what's going on. Let's turn that scale on. Hello. We're all zeros. And let's weigh this gold out. I'm excited. Big chunky gold in here. Boom! 6.43. Boom, boom, boom! 1.5 or 657. Another nugget, 2.67. Let's 3 grams. Oh, there's a little more in there. I don't know why it's sticking. All right. 3.16. And here I am yelling at it. 3.163 grams of gold. Lock it in. 3.163 grams of gold. Whew, and some big nuggets in there too. Big chunky chunks. All right, so I'm excited about that. We're going to take a couple pictures here, and then we'll be right back with our final words and ROI. All right. Whew, welcome back. That was an adventure. So, all right. GoldBay, red clay, 3-gram guarantee. Let's talk about the dirt. So, the dirt, the clay, really. Super red clay, super heavy in clay. I cannot stress enough how much clay is in this pay. It's mostly all clay. So, you're going to have to go at this a little bit differently than what you normally would do with your pay dirt. Your normal pay dirt is like some river gravelly sand stuff. Maybe a couple pieces are stuck together, but they usually fall apart by the time they go through the sluice. Not this stuff. This stuff is cemented together. You are going to have to take some time and break it up. When you talk about beginner dirt versus expert dirt, I would definitely put this on the expert level, because you have to approach it differently, because you have to have a deeper mindset and attention to what you're doing, even more so than with black sand heavy stuff. Black sands, you know they're there, you just got to kind of go slow, work them away. They're not necessarily going to take your gold away. Clay is different. It will hold on to that gold flake, suck it away, roll it down the sluice, and
if you're not catching it with a catch basin, you're going to lose it. I can only imagine how much gold you would lose running this stuff through a sluice in the river. Not the way to go. You definitely want to get it wet, let it sit, break it up. You saw the crazy stuff that I did to try to break it up here. Even that wasn't enough. In the end, I wound up having to pull the dirt back out and just crush it all down by hand. Pick up pieces that still look like they were together, smush them down. And I'll show you a picture of how much gold that I wound up getting after the repan. So here's the picture of that. That's how much was left over in the dirt after the first picture I showed you guys. That was only part of it. Most of it, definitely, but there was still a good amount of gold that was still left in there, and it was just because it was trapped in those red clays. So, with this clay, you're going to want to go through it a few times. Don't just run it once, run it twice, run it 3 times if you want to make sure that you get every last piece of gold out of it. Now, as far as all that goes, I had a good time going through it. It posed a nice challenge. I gotta say, it's one of the first dirts that I've done in a long time that really gave me a run for my own money, run for my money to separate it all out and in the end recover all the gold. When I was running it through, usually I'm very confident that I got everything. This ain't nothing. I smack dirt around. This stuff, I was running it and it's like, oh man, I know I'm losing dirt. Even on my sluice setup, even a 10 degree, because that's what I run the sluice at. I run it at 10 degrees. That's why it catches everything, because there's no, gravity's working on my side. But even with that, this stuff, I lost a fair amount of gold going through there. So I had to run it a second time, or I panned it out by hand the second time. And even then, I had to crush down a lot of that dirt to be sure that it was separating all the gold from the dirt. So there's that. This is expert dirt. By all means, this was a great fun time to go through. You are going to have to earn your gold. It's in there, and you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to get it back out of there. All right. So now let's talk about the gold. The gold was some nice chunky. Well, actually, there was a wide range of sizes in the gold that we recovered. 3.163 grams of gold is what we got. There was small flakes all the way up to nice big chunky little nuggets in quartz, little specimen pieces. It was good spread, good amounts all the way through. It was awesome to find those nuggets in there, seeing them when they're revealing themselves during the going through the Paydirt. Was really fun. I mean, gold nugget. Who's not gonna love seeing a gold nugget in their Paydirt? Absolutely. Now, 3.163 grams, today's value in gold, we're looking about $185.58 in return, which is pretty good. Now that's just in the straight gold weight. Keep in mind, 4 of these are bigger nuggets, so those get a premium for that. You also get a premium because they're in quartz, so they're more of a specimen piece, so you get a little bit of a premium there as well. Now, just based on the weight, we're going to give this an ROI of 97.6%, but we're just going to flat out give this 100% ROI because of the bonuses that you get on the specimen gold, the bigger nugget. It's really hard to quantify exactly how much. They say like a little 10% premium, so we're going to go ahead and give it that. It's like $6 extra because there was about a gram of that gold in the big nuggets. So we're right there at about 190 bucks value. 190 bucks is what we spent on it. So we're basically looking at 100% back in ROI. And had a great time going through the bag. I mean, like I said, this was definitely a challenge. Kicked me in the nuts. I was not expecting it to be quite such a monumental task. It will absolutely get your water muddy as all hell, so be ready to toss it out when you're done. But man, you're going to have a good time going through it. So I absolutely recommend get some of his red clay Paydirt while you can. It's a special thing. Only this time of year, I guess, is when he comes across it, or only when he has it. Right now, rather than the chunky gold, he's got the fine crystalline gold that he's putting in there, big chunks of that. So you definitely want to check that out. GoldBay, you all know where to find him. GoldBay.com. Get some dirt. And if you don't get this one, he's got a lot of other Paydirts there that you can check out. He just started doing Paydirt subscription, so if you just want him to send you a bag of dirt every month without you having to go to the site and order it, you can set that up too. So check that out as well. Otherwise, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. I just want to thank you all for hanging out with me today, going through this dirt. Had a great time. Thank you all for hanging out. If I don't see you out on the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. This is Dig Daddy signing out. Peace.